everyone, my name is Umar Lakani and welcome back to my Java tutorials. So in this channel, I make Java videos every weekend. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Okay, so in my previous video, I taught you guys Java how to take the integer user input in Java. So the main rules behind it, how do we use it, how do we write it, and we also did some examples and like a program or code. So in today's video I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to yeah in today's video I'm gonna be teaching you guys Java, how to take the string input in Java, not the integer. Like it's different. Like a string, we can only store a text, not an integer number. Okay, so or a decimal number. Okay, so first of all, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off by writing the import java.util.scanner, like which is basically scan stuff, or java.util.scanner. So yeah, it's necessary when we are like taking the user input. Yeah, so it's necessary when you're trying to take the integer user input and the string user input, or the double or the float or the long, or yeah, it's a necessary, like you need to put it. And then yeah, scanner, and then we're gonna write console is equals to new scanner system dot in, and then semicolon. And then we're gonna start by writing the real code, which is gonna be the system.out.println. Enter enter a car brand, name. Yeah, like any car brand, like a name, like for example Ferrari, Bugatti, stuff. Yeah, name, and then colon, and then we're gonna start off by writing string, not the int and then the console.next int. Nope, we have to write string, any variable name, like for example the car is equals to, or brand is equals to console. Yeah, because here we set like our scanner name to console, so I have to use console dot next int. So what this basically does, it lets the user type a string, yeah, a string or like a text, not an integer number. Okay, no, not next, not the dot next int. Yeah, so as you can see, I did the same, like I did an error. Yeah, sometimes yeah, like console.next int, like here I put it like string data type, but here I wrote console.next int, so that is an error. You have to write console.next because yeah, console.next is basically made to type the, like it's just like it's yeah, like it's yeah, yeah, like it's with the string data type, not with the integer and the string, like it's not gonna like mix it up now. Look, if you write dot next int, like we are writing, like we are setting like the data types to string, but here we are writing int. Like Java will be confused, and he won't understand what you are trying to say, and he will give you an error. So yeah, string brand is equals to console dot next. So let's run this code. So when we run this code, enter a car brand name, like for example, Ferrari. And I guess you can also enter a number. Yeah, because you can also type like a number in a text, right? So you can also write a number. It will also work. But if you type like a symbol, like for example, um, yeah, and is also a text, right? Yeah, so like pretty much everything like you can write in by using console.next, even a decimal number, I guess. Wait, let me check. Yeah, console.next 4.5. Yeah, it's working. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna like so yeah, just like instead of just like entering a single brand like car brand name, we're gonna let the user type like four brand car brand names. So car, this is gonna be brand 2, brand 3, and then brand 4. Console.next. Oops, I forgot to change it here. Enter the second car name, the third, and then the fourth. Just like that. And when we run this code, yeah, in the console, enter a car brand name. So we can basically enter 4 car brand names. Like for example, Bugatti, Ferrari, Tesla. Here, look. And then when it arrived to the fourth car brand name, it stopped the code. It stopped. Yeah, because like we have nothing else like to print after like the user enters the 4, right? 4 car brand names. Look, there's nothing we wrote after this. After this, and it simply ended the code just like that. So yeah, like you can also keep copy pasting and enter a lot of car brand names, but yeah, like yeah, but that will be a complete waste of time. So if you don't want to waste your time and like you want it to be like a fast yeah, like you want it to be faster, like instead of just copy pasting, don't worry, you can use the for loop. Yeah, yeah, so you can also check out my for loop video. And yes, it's used to like yeah, instead of just like duplicating a lot of them, you can just use the for loop so that it loops yeah, so yeah, so it will work as the same way. So now enter a car brand name. Like instead of immediately writing the brand console.next, the brand is equals to console.next in stuff, we're gonna be writing for loop. For, and then what are we gonna write in the parentheses of the for loop? We're gonna write int I is equal to 0. I is less than 5 or 3, and then I plus plus. So yeah, so it basically means that you can enter 3 car brand names. So how like look. So first of all, it's gonna print enter car brand name system, yeah, and then it will proceed to the for loop. Int I is equals to 0, I is less than 3, 0 is less than 3. This is true, I plus plus, it will increment. Look, string brand is equals to console.next console.next, sorry. So yeah, this will let the user type a text, but look, I is less than 3, like we set it to 3, like our limit. And incrementation, like it will increment after every time we like type the car brand name. Yeah, yeah, it will become like 1, and then 2, and then like it will just add 1, add like second, and then add third. So yeah, that's why we are using the incrementation. And look, if you don't believe me, it's gonna work as the like as the same way as I just explained it to you guys. Look, enter a car brand name. You can enter 3 car brand names without the code like being stopped. Like for example, no, sorry, that's not a car brand name. 45. Sorry, Ferrari, Bugatti, Tesla. And look, when you just entered those 3, yeah, when you just entered those 3 car brand names, it simply ended the code because we have nothing else here, right? So yeah, so but we want like something to be printed, right? Like we want something to be printed, not like just simply ending the code like that. That will be like just plain boring. So yeah, this was just an example, but now I will show you what is this. Yeah, now I will show you like a code, a program to do with it. So the program will look like this: system.out.println, enter a number. Okay, and then not a number. I mean, enter a fruit name. And then string because we want to like write a text or a fruit name. And then string fruit is equals to console, because this is our console, like a scanner's name. So console dot next. Yeah, next. Oops, parentheses. Yeah. It's like that. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna write if statement. If fruit, fruit, fruit is our like the variable name of the like the code, this code that lets the user type something or a text. So if fruit, so like we can't, it's impossible to do like, yeah, it's impossible to do banana is less than apple. What? Banana is greater than apple. What? No, that's impossible, right? So you can only use equals to. And instead of just instead of doing that, that will give you an error, because you can only do it like the double equal to sign. Like, yeah, it will give you an error because you can only use it like for integer numbers. So yeah, it won't basically work. So you have to use the dot equals to method in Java that we use for dot equals to write the text that we want, like the Java, like that we want to tell Java. So if fruit dot equals, so this basically means if fruit equals, so yeah, if fruit equals banana with B capital, not B lowercase, system dot.println, enter, no, sorry, it's a banana. It's a banana. Else, so yeah, we're gonna use else if fruit dot equals, and also you have to write the parentheses because the equals to method, yeah, the dot equals is a built-in method, so you have to use it, or you can also say a function. Yeah, it's it's a method in Java. It's a built-in method, so you have to put parentheses after. Like I've already told you guys a lot of times, whenever you write a method, you have to write those parentheses, and they might be useful. Like it's useful to type a text like in the quotation mark, right? In the quotation mark, right? But sometimes like it's necessary to write it, but you can write nothing inside it. But yeah. And then else if fruit dot equals apple with lowercase a, apple, system dot println, it's an apple. It's an apple. Yeah, it's an apple. So what will happen if we run this code? So when we run this code, it's gonna what happened? Oh, there are errors. There's an error in the curly braces. Yeah, now it's gonna work. Now what will happen if you run this code? Enter a fruit name, any fruit name, like for example, no, so, yeah, so if we enter any random fruit name, like for example watermelon, well, it will end the code. But if we enter banana with B capital, it's gonna print it's a banana, and then it will end the code. But if we write A, where apple means not A, sorry, I mean apple, with lowercase a, then it's gonna print it's an apple. So yeah, like we need to exactly write apple with lowercase a. App, like if you write it with with the capital A, it will print nothing because we haven't set the condition to dot equals with the A capital, like with apple with the A capital. We haven't set it, right? So yeah, it will execute nothing. And it's the same thing goes for banana. Wait, the same thing goes for banana. So look, so when you run this code, yeah, so when you run this code, enter a fruit name, banana, with with a lowercase b, then it's gonna print nothing because we haven't set a condition for that that says dot equals banana with a lowercase b. Look, we haven't set any condition right up like that. So yeah, it will simply just end the code if you write a random yeah, if you write a random like fruit name, or if you write like a banana with or apple like with lowercase yeah, like if you write banana with lowercase b, then it won't print, but if you write apple with capital A, then it won't print neither. Yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell too, so that you will get notified whenever I upload a new video. And yeah, guys, have a nice day. Bye.